A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This game of added significance only because it concludes the first half of the campaign. No, he refuses to take the bait. Throw it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Spread out to the left. And the finish!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Joelinton. Hall. He is through here. Gordon. He's got it all. He's delivered all right. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Goal! After 19 minutes is number 14, Alexander Isak.
Newcastle are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's a throw. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Salah. Pinches it off him.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Tonali. Now Burn. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Fernandes. It'll be a throw-in. Neymar.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Botman. Bruno Guimaraes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely spread. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Burn. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's picked his way through. There's the hit! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He won't be happy with that one.
Attendance for this match was 62,005.
And it's Beckham. Fernandes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now the breakaway. Wilshere. And Hernandez.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
The pass has gone astray. Looking for options for movement.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Real chance! Joe Linton is flagged offside.
Substitution.
Newcastle can now introduce the first of their substitutes. There could be trouble here. Big chance, must be! Chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The goal scorer after 80 minutes.
Newcastle making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Newcastle are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Willock.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No way through there. Gordon in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Isak duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there goes the final whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Unlucky
I really
lads.
couldn't see what
Let's
this
hope
team
for
was
better luck
trying to
next
achieve,
time.
whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right position.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a game where the main talking point so far is the weather. Snow in the air and on the ground, and it may very well have an impact on the players' performances and perhaps even the result. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down...
He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Decent hit! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And they've got rid. Clayson! Goretzka. He's been picked. Now the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Neuer clears. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Kleiss hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kim Min-jae. Oh, he's bustling through here. Brilliantly cut out. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Lima. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Kleiss. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kim Min-jae. What a throw in. Kleiss. Out towards the flank. Has a go! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Elise. There is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
Sweden really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and
He's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Müller, and it's Kane. Bayern Munich ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he finish? It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Forsberg kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Belts one.
The attendance
Sonny.
for this match was 71,649.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kane. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Goretzka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sweden are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. Great chance! It's what has another goal! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
After 72 minutes is number 17.
Sweden are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Forsberg. Kane. He's tried one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Davis. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Muller. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Forsberg! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Guerrero. Now Lima. Dyer. And it's Goretzka. Pinches it off him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. There's the hit! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Sweden clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
For Sweden, number 14.
Sweden find a position of real strength now. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they...
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a game where the main talking point so far is the weather. Snow in the air and on the ground, and it may very well have an impact on the players' performances, and perhaps even the result. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land, and the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Garnacho. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Kunde. Over to the other side. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Okay, interesting. Pedri.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gavi. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Casemiro. Menu. That has been slung wide. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, it's come loose. Has a look and has a go. Fermin. Ahmad. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Lewandowski. Pinches it off him. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Quality ball. Garnacho. Hoyland. Steve. He's got the shot away! Goal! Manchester United! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 44 minutes is number 3.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Gavi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Mazraoui. Now and the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
This match was 60,332.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hyland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! And now a sudden chance to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We have already started here. Ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that Musiala! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Speculative strike. Throw in. Musiala. Neymar. Oh, the ball's gone astray and claimed it back swiftly. De Ligt is the guilty party there. Oh, he's taken it. He's in a good position here. Oh, good-looking ball. Out to the right, and it's Messi. He's found the way through. Good effort from distance. So we're still where we started right now. He big chance! One-on-one! Great hit! De Bruyne. Played out to the right. Messi. That is good alertness. Kimmich. And Garnacho. Oh, it's a nice idea. The execution was lacking. Played over towards the opposite flank. He's shifting through, and Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Messi most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Fernandes. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And it's Neymar. Messi has it out wide and in space. Kimmich. Belts one. Ruben Dias. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Which way will things go in the second half?
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's picked his way through. He's in a great position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got a side.
substitutions taking place.
Can use the first of the...
He read that really well and stopped.
0-0 still. De Bruyne.
The attendance for this
And here's Saka.
50.
Costa Curta. And it's hoisted clear. Fernandes. And being shifted off it. Oh, can he get onto this? Saka. And can they get it? Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Fires from distance. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Thiago. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. A heavy challenge. Musiala goes on a run down the left wing. It's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Musiala. That's been drilled in. He's having a go! Straight at the keeper.
Beckham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more
There will be
opportunity,
1 minute
Peter,
at a
for a
time.
late steal here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. The end of the game. Reflections.
So there it is,
Well,
everyone.
that really
It's
did
finished
fly
all
by.
square.
It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles.